Good morning, members of the media. Thank you very much for joining us for this pre-match press conference of the Toyota Cup. We are joined by the head coach of Young Africans, Coach Miguel Gamondi. Coach, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome. As well as the captain, Aucho Khalid. Aucho, thank you very much for joining us as well. Coach, very important match taking place on Sunday, 3 p.m. in Bloemfontein, playing against Kaizer Chiefs, pre-season competition. If you could just give us your thoughts of this particular competition, your preparations ahead of the match, please.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. At the beginning, I want to say we are very pleased to be here, invited for Kaizer Chiefs to play this first game of the season. As well, I don't want to forget to say thank you very much from all the fans of Kaizer Chiefs for the support they gave us when we play here quarter-final Champions League. We are very grateful for that as well. And as you say, it's a pre-season game. We as a coaches, you use this game to continue to prepare the preparation for the next season. The goal is to show a very good entertainment to the people, show nice football, nice kind of football, try to make some combination, give time to play different players. And I repeat, the goal is not the result, it's how the team can play, can function, and be part of this show. For sure, Kaizer Chiefs will give to the people for the first game in South Africa.
Thank you very much, Coach. Aucho, just from your end, from a player's perspective, how do you prepare for this match? How important is this fixture for you?
Yeah, it's an honor to be here, and for the team, we are ready for the battle because it's a friendly game. But sometimes friendly games comes with the results. So we're just preparing for our new season, the way Kaizer Chiefs is preparing for the new season. So we are just here to give the best entertainment game for all of us, because I know Kaizer Chiefs is a good team, and for the team we are ready for that.
Members of the media, it's an opportunity to ask questions. If you can confirm your name as well as your publication. Start with yourself, yeah?
Buenos días, entrenador Gamondi.
Buenos días.
Coach, I just want to find out what influenced young Africans to have a pre-season tour in South Africa. I mean, last week you were in Mpumalanga for the Mpumalanga Premier Cup, and now this weekend took a Toyota Cup against Kaizer Chiefs. So what influenced the decision to come here for pre-season?
It's a good question. For us, we continue to building this brand, the Young Africa in the continent. I think was a very good opportunity, this invitation to play international games. We play the first game, even if we are not ready to play against one team, the Bundesliga. Was a very learning experience. The name of Yanga starting to be in the front of the African football, and to come into South Africa is always very good because you have all the facilities. It's close to Tanzania. It's only 4 hours flight, and to play this type of game help a lot of to reach a very good high level in competition.
Thank you, Coach.
Morning, Coach. Maybe just what you're expecting from Kaizer Chiefs, and also going up against Coach Nabi. I think you would have seen all of the excitement among the fans now that he's coming into the team. Maybe just what you expect from the team that will be led by him this weekend.
Me, to be honest, I think in my team, I don't expect it for Kaizer Chiefs, because Kaizer Chiefs is like us in preparation, and for sure is even. He's a new coach, he needs to know the player, and this way I have a little bit advantage because I was working in Yanga before season. But me, I concentrate in my team. I expected Kaizer Chiefs will be very excited. The players want to show to the new coach they are able to be in the first 11. They want to compete, and especially in front of fans. Hopefully we will be full house and will be motivated. But for us, it's a very good motivation as well. And me, I try to work with my team. I repeat, it's a cup, it's Toyota Cup, the result is count, but for me, it's about to work to arrive in the best level possible to the first official game in Tanzania.
Thank you, Coach. Do you have player questions for Aucho? Go ahead, Coach. Okay, go ahead.
It's okay.
Yes, Coach. Having coached in South Africa before, you know the standard, having won the league with Mamelodi Sundowns, having played different games with the Bundesliga, but also having seen TS Galaxy both on Saturday and playing with them. How do you look at the standard of football in South Africa compared to the time you were here?
It's difficult to compare, no? Always. Sometimes we see all time was better, but and this time, don't forget, I've been here in South Africa 2005 till 10. Was a big players in this time. I remember Sundown Kaizer Chiefs, Sundown Pirate was a big derby with big players. In general, no, in South Africa, in the football, in African football, we losing this type of big players because biggest team, and even in Europe and Gulf country, they brought this player for money. It's difficult to get that, but. For me, the quality, I got very good memory. The quality was unbelievable in this time. Individual quality, maybe now the football is changed a little bit. Now it's more equal, more difficult, physically, tactically. There are a lot of reserves who technical staff can do. But I have in my memory the great show when we watching games. And this time before the World Cup, honestly, I didn't see now too much. Sometimes I watching, especially last season, televised games. But what I can see is in African competition is only Sundowns who represented South Africa, and I think this is the goal to rise the level in African competition for this football. I cannot evaluate honestly, clearly now, but I didn't see the type of name in this time will be before in South Africa is not this type of player now, I think. No? I don't want to be disrespectful or nothing, but I keep in my memory this type of player, and maybe the difference is that.
Questions for Khalid. You played briefly here in South Africa with Baraka. It didn't quite work out, but you rebuilt your career, and now you're obviously one of the key players at Young Africans. Just what was the issues for you here in South Africa, and how would you rate the standard compared to the Tanzanian Premier League?
No, it was not bad. Yeah, just like sometimes. Yeah, sometimes there are some problems with the management, coaching, but you keep up pushing, you keep up working hard. So after the end, you just end up in your position, and you just move on. So that's why you all players, you rotate. You can stay in some place where it's not going well, and you end up in somewhere where everything is coming smoothly. So that's how it is. And the time I was here, everything, like the coach said, the quality, it was so nice, and the big players. But now, at least the game has changed. The game has changed. It's in terms of tactics, but I know South Africa is good with the great football and talent players. Yeah.
Start to
Can I ask First question is for you, Khalid. Having worked with Nabi, from players' perspective, what kind of coach he is and what can sort of South Africans expect from him? And to Coach Gamondi, we've seen a number of growing South African coaches stepping outside of the country to coach teams in the continent. We're going to come up against one of them at Simba. What do you make of this growing trend of South African coaches stepping out of the continent and coaching big teams in the continent?
You want to go first?
No, first.
As you said about the coach Nabi, he's a good guy, great coach. And for me, what I know, he's a good coach. And for me, I just wish him well. But I know Kaizer Chief will benefit.
Particularly me, I'm feeling happy when coaches beyond Pizzo, no? Because Pizzo is an icon. Pizzo was one of the fierce rivalry we have here when he was in Super Sport. We battled together. We are very nice, but inside the pitch, I remember with Thomas Madigahe, with all these people, like Steve Compella, like Mango Banguiti. But now, I think it's a growing up, it's an improvement for South African coaches to go outside. Before, it's my opinion, I think it's the comfort zone is better to be in South Africa, the life, the style, the money, but as a coach, always it's important to have new challenge and challenge like he took Rulani Mokoena, go to Wydad Casablanca, Fadlu Davis go to Simba. We don't talking about Pizzo, but this is very important. I think it's a motivated for local coaches. I always give courage to local coaches to be better. For me, success, I always say, it's not about always result, winning. It's to be better every day. And as a coach, we need to improve, we need to learn. And some coaches, the time passes. We're starting to be in the last part of our career, and the new coaches go. It's very important for coaches to coaches. And I was working in, I think, 10 countries. And you learn a lot from every country. And when a coach, you can go and coaching in North Africa and different countries and Gulf, you learn a lot, and after you can pass this experience to your country as well. I think this part is very positive for South African football. I'm very happy because I cannot hide my part of my heart is here. My first experience as a coach was in Sundowns and was champion. My first child is born here in South Africa. For that, I keep this feeling for this country. I'm feeling very happy when the local coach is success even in front of the country.
Thank you, Coach. Oya? If you could just raise up your voice, please.
Yeah.
Khalid, maybe starting with you from the player's perspective. From the player perspective, the two matches that you've already played here in South Africa, maybe a reflection on that from a player perspective, and in terms of how that has shaped how you guys are going to compete on Friday, on Sunday, in what I guess is expected to be a tough match. And maybe to coach as well, going into the new season, being able to retain a player of the caliber of Aziz and having him in the team for the coming season, when I guess many teams would have wanted to have him in their books as well. How beneficial is that for you as a coach to have been able to extend Aziz's contract and have him in the team for the season?
Yeah, the first question, just answer for the team. I know everything. I think coach has said that we came here for preparation for the next season. So all the friendlies, we are just shaping our bodies, how we know the movements, the style, the system of the coach, what he wants, and how the movements, all the players, because we have some new players. So we need to combine so that we can know when we go back to the league, we shall know how we start and how we move, and how our new players we can coordinate to the old ones so that we can make a good team. That's what I know, and that's why we came here to play. When we are in Tanzania, we never even played a friendly match, but we just came out. We started just a friendly, just a 1 week, and it shows that all the players are good and they are ready to play, and they're in good shape, and we shall give a good performance for the Sunday game, and I know we're gonna do the best.
Thank you very much. Clever question. One of the reasons that I renew in Yanga is the fact that President told me he will keep all these players, even as his key. Khalid is here. I want to renew him even before finish the season. I spoke with Assis. Assis told me, coaches, you stay here, I will stay with you. This is fantastic for me. But not only these 2-3 players. I'm very, very happy with this bunch of players we have. We feeling we can continue to grow in, and me personally as a coach, to have this type of player is really fantastic. I cannot give for any money. I have offers. I have had offers much better than Yanga financially, but not much better for players. To have players like I have, the way like they working and the way that they play in Champions League. Don't forget we play Ahli, Shabab Belouizdad, and now the other day we play Bundesliga team, we play face to face. And for me, I'm very passionate and I'm moving for the challenge. And it's very important to keep this player. Even now we grow some very interesting players like Chama, like Dube, and some more players, local players who are very, very important. And I feel, I repeat, I'm in the right place. The president, Engineer Hersi, he have a plan in his mind to growing up this team. He give us all possibility to work in the best way, and we will fight him to put Yanga in the top of the African football. This is the challenge, and it's very, very important. Coaches without players, we doesn't exist. For me, the most important in football is players. You can bring Guardiola, but if you don't have players, it's difficult to success. For that is the key. And the most of the success we did in Yanga is for the players, not for myself.
Thank you, Coach.
Good morning, Coach. You won the league with Neil Toby all those years ago in Sundowns. Are you a little bit surprised that maybe Neil didn't step up as a coach, and what did you make of him then as a younger coach?
Sorry.
I was surprised that Neil Toby didn't sort of step up and to become a coach.
Thank you very much for reminding me. He's a very good friend. I love him, and for me he was a very important person in this moment in Sundowns. He was a top player, emblematic, and no surprise. No surprise because maybe Neil, his role was more outside the pitch. It's more this type of people who can maybe know in the coaching role. We discuss a lot, and it's very important maybe in management, like he did in Sundowns. We're working very well together, and he helped me a lot, especially in the relation. Was a my first experience in football, in South African football. He knew the mentality, and for sure, if one day I come into South Africa, the first I call him, Kevin Johnson, Alex Heredia, the people who helped me a lot and gave a lot of experience. But I think this role who made team technical director in SAFA is ideal for him. Especially I think he was some problem with health and something like that. Is to be a coach is is a hard job. As a coach, everybody criticizes you. Sometimes we cannot criticize one engineer, one doctor, but in football, everybody is coach, everybody may put pressure, and you must be ready to handle this pressure. but I wish Neil come back to the game in South Africa because he can help a lot.
Thank you, Coach.
Coach. This question is related to you having taken over the project that was overseen by the coach that you'll be coming up against on Sunday. You know, how it's been, what did you find when you took over at Yanga, you know, and what maybe did you hear from what Nabi had been doing all along before you arrived at the club? And what, based on the information that you now have about him, what do you expect to see here at Kaizer Chiefs? And what do you also expect to see on Sunday against a Nabi-coached Kaizer Chiefs?
At the beginning, I'm feeling grateful for him, for what he did. He did the foundation in Yanga, and always I say, I come into Yanga with they won the league the last 2 seasons. For me, it was a high pressure as well to maintain this level. Luckily, we did even better. We did impressive season. Even we arrived in quarter-final, qualified Yanga for Champions League like never been. But for him, I don't know him personally. I'm very happy to meet him. I'm very respectful for all the colleagues we have, but especially him helped me as well in this work in Tanzania. And I wish him all the best. And hopefully he can do his best and even better than he did in Yanga with Kaizer Chiefs. I no doubt. Yes, must be a very qualified coach. I know the task is not easy at all to come in Kaizer Chiefs, especially in this situation. The last few seasons, Kaizer Chiefs didn't well. It's a lot of pressure, and as a coach, you must be courage to come in here and try to change fortune. For that, I think all the best. And for the next game, I didn't expect nothing. It's maybe the press, the people. For you, it's good for marketing to say Coach Nabi against Coach Gamondi, but it's not about against us. It's team. We are in this stage to prepare the team, and for sure, me, I'm very competitive like him as well. Every coach wants to win. Me, I relax, and now I say the result is not important, but Sunday in Bloemfontein, I want to win the game for sure. I will push, but after the game is no more than that. It's not the pressure like you must qualify or 3 points. Nothing. It's in this way because we are competitive and we live in our result. When the result is not coming, we lose the job. But it's not the case in this time. No, it's a pre-season game. But I repeat, I wish him all the best. Like me as well. I'm feeling very well. I have very well feeling with Kaizer Chiefs, and I think this club deserves to go up, to be in the top in the South African football, and hopefully this is the starting point for a new era for the club and for the coach as well.
Colleagues, we'll take the last 2 questions so that we can release the coach and ready for training. Ranti, go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned that when you were here coaching Sundowns, there were players that stood out for you with a different kind of flair. Can you maybe name some of those players that you remember well and really show what they
Even I keep in touch with a lot of them. They call me. I got Frisapula, Michael Mancini, Bujonere, Andre Arensen, Brian Baloy, Peter Nlogu. I remember all the team, David Carameyer, Jota Dalla, Esron Yandoro, Surprise Moriri, Leracho Shabangu, Peter Nlogu. We have a fantastic team. Like Kaizer Chiefs, with last season when I meet with Junior, I say sometimes you make travel in the right side for us, and Pirate was a fantastic player, but I keep very good relation and very good memories because always I say this player helped me in my career because it was my first experience as a coach and win the league, and I won the league thanks for them because in this moment Andre Arense, Brian Baloy was very very experienced. The central defender, I cannot remember, he's very good, the white guy. No, before. It was two twins, one playing beats, one Stanley. Was fantastic. The other in Lobo, no Peter, Sandila and Lobo, made some headache, but they score goals as well. All these players have a very good memory, and they have a high quality. Maybe it's that what I'm thinking now, but it's not because I have my opinion in football, and not because these actual players they have less quality. For me, it's the development, it's the society change. Before we play all 24 hours football, the kids. Now it's difficult to play for security because they go to school, and it's difficult to find the talent. In my opinion as well, there are a lot of football academies. They do this not for to develop good players. Sometimes it's business. Sometimes they try to copy how they train in professional players, and we cut creativity. When I show now in social media sometimes, so kids the 6, 7, 8 years training like skipping, like coordination, like the big players, I say, I'm very upset. Leave the players' creativity, let play. I remember Surprise Moridi, Godfrey Sapula. What I can tell you, say, guys, me as a coach, I take care the thing when we lose the ball defensively, but when we have the ball, I try to give option, but I give creativity. They play better than me, 10 times, 100 times better than me. What can I teach these players? Give creativity, especially in the last 25 meters. Give possibility to make mistake. You learn from mistake. In my opinion, is that for that, because we pass in football scientifically, everything, but at the end of the day, how we learn to play is 1 against 1, play game, football situation, and we lost that. And for that, I think we lost the quality in the players. And the other point is, for me as well, it's opinion, humble opinion. A lot of coach sometimes have fear to lose the job and put the back, don't want to lose, and because football becoming a business, and for that, but this type of player is difficult to find now. A lot of players would like in this time, in this quality the players. Sorry, I'm talking too much, but it's passionate for football.